Hey all, hey everyone, Sleepy Reader here. This video is a contest entry, um, mostly just to as a tribute to Hurc Collects Comics. That's the name of his channel, and Donnie, I believe is his name. Um, Great channel, and he is celebrating his 1 year anniversary on YouTube. So I definitely wanted to, give him a salute, a shout out. His contest is to um, talk about a favorite series or kind of a series you recommend to other people. So I decided to pick something quite recent. I know that he likes Space Riders, and in kind of a similar, like what Space Riders does for B movie science fiction, Headlopper does for kind of Conan style B movies. um, it's just a crazy sword and sorcery comic done in kind of a unique cartoony kind of style. So if when I'm reading it, I feel like I'm somewhere between Gru and an actual Conan type of story or some other sword and sorcery, Elric kind of fantasy story, and maybe mixed in with a little bit of Adventure Time. But all in all, despite it being clearly in that Conan sword and sorcery world, it feels like its own thing, its own unique kind of crazy vibe on these kinds of characters in this kind of world. And it in these four oversized issues that have come out, it tells a complete story that is very satisfying and is about to come out in a trade, I believe. And I think there'll be further miniseries in the Headlopper series. So this white-bearded, over-muscled hero, his specialty is cutting off heads. Even if he has to go inside the monster and cut off the head inside out, that's what he does. And he carries around with him this head of a witch that's still alive, some magical being, and he's always arguing with the head. And the head plays an important role before the end of the story. So, if any of that sounds good to you, Headlopper's really good. Get it in trade or hunt down the single issues. I'm kind of pissed because they said the trade is going to have, like, I don't know, 10 or some more extra story pages in it. So I guess I'm probably going to have to eventually get the trade. But nevertheless, I just really enjoyed this every time it came out. It was a very, very satisfying read, and very unique. So that's that. I Hurt Collect's been on for just a year. I realize I pick up on newer YouTubes slower and slower the longer I'm on YouTube, the more people you already have in your feed. So if you haven't discovered Herc or Andoni, and you just want to hear some interesting guy talk about comic books, that's what he is. He first caught my eye because he's a big collector of treasury editions, which I'd like to collect more. And he did a few way back when, I guess, and early on in the life of his channel. He did a few treasury edition videos. But like his most recent video, he bought his first piece of artwork, which was from Space Riders and looks really cool and is a kind of a unique choice of your first piece of art. So, and hearing him talk about Space Riders was pretty inspiring to me. I want to go back and reread Space Riders now, and I got my fingers crossed because they say they're going to do another miniseries on Space Riders. So, looking forward to more Space Riders, more Headlopper, more comics in general. But hope you're all well, and I'm sure I'll be doing another video.